What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's up, everybody? Good eve. What is it? It's afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I want to make sure you guys can hear me and you can hear me. Shout out to y'all. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Listen, I know I probably don't sound good. Okay. I am definitely under the weather, honey. I did go round there to urgent care and I don't got no flu. It just seems to be like a common cold, but honey, we're fighting it with tea. We're fighting it with all kinds of things, okay? What's up, everybody? What's going on? Sweet Vern, Demi Bell, Sean, Alicia. I see you, Miss Laquanda, Dee Dee. Yeah, I'm sure you can hear it. I'm sure you can hear it. That's the first thing my sister said this morning. She was like, I said, girl, let me alone. Let me alone. Okay. Let me alone. Hey, Miss K Calloway. Hey, Effie. Hey, everybody. Listen, y'all, we got to talk about the bishops. We got to talk about the bishops. Ooh, we got to talk about the bishops. The bishops is in the hot water. Okay. Mainly the one that's in the most hot water would probably be Jake's, okay? Cause we're gonna talk about some things, and y'all may not necessarily agree with the things that I have to say about Jake's, but we got some things to talk about when it comes to Jake. And then when it comes to Marvin Sapp, child, the people say he broken big, honey. So we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Um, hey Bama girl, yeah. I try to come down with a little cold or something like that, but I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it. Cause honey, I don't have no I don't can't be missing no work or nothing like that, honey, child. So nephew probably gave it to me, whatever it was he was dealing with. He probably gave it to me, child. He probably gave it to me, but I did go to urgent care and I did find out it wasn't COVID, it wasn't the flu, it wasn't nothing like that. Yes, this weather is so crazy. This weather is so freaking crazy. It's so up and down. One day it's cool, one day it's hot. It's a lot. But I got me some tea. I made some tea with some turmeric, some lemon, some lemons, uh, some ginger, and some mint. So yeah, and then it doesn't help either that I don't have. I mean that I also have asthma, so that don't help either, child. But anyway, that's enough. Y'all, please continue to keep my dad lifted in your prayers. Boys, I'm like, listen, these last 2-3 weeks, baby, it's like a hit here and a hit there and a hit there and a hit there. I've been going through my dad, my nephew, me. It's been a lot, but we're here. My customers come to their appointment in the heat and leave in the cold. Yes, and that's the problem right there. How is my dad doing? My dad is still the same. Um, he's still not breathing on his own. From my understanding, though, um, hopefully soon they'll be taking that out. Okay, I can go ahead and vent to y'all. I can go ahead and vent to y'all. Y'all want to get into the mess real quick? You want to get into a little family mess? I can tell y'all a little bit of this. What's going on? I can tell y'all a little bit. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so listen. Truth be told, we have not been getting the updates on my dad as we should because he is married. His wife is full of hell. Okay. I'm telling y'all that right now. She is absolutely full of hell, wanting to start and create drama. She called me yesterday. And mind you, I wasn't in the mood at all yesterday. She called me yesterday. She was like, yeah. I'm calling, and I'm sounding just like a yeah. I'm calling because uh it looked like your mama done stole my husband's tools out of his toolbox. Ma'am, are you mother effing kidding me? We are still over here praying that my daddy make it through. And you over here worried about some mother trucking tools? Are you serious? Are you serious? Not to mention a couple of days before that, she had called and was like, y'all don't need to be sending no preachers up here to pray unless we authorize y'all to send preachers up here to pray. When I say she is full of hell, y'all, pray for me for real because I'm not wrapped too tight. And like I told her yesterday, girl, don't call me no more talking about no tool. I wouldn't give a flying if all of his tools was missing at this particular point. I'm grateful that he's alive. It's just so annoying. And here's my thing. I've been on my end minding my business. I ain't got into none of what they got going on, none of that. So when she called my phone, I'm like, first of all, don't call my phone with this. Don't do that. Don't do that. She sent up a line to us talking about my daddy that slapped her and all kind of stuff. Stop lying. How is this man able to do anything? Oh, he talking to me. How is he talking with a tube down his throat? You lying wonder you. Y'all pray for me, please. Please pray for me. Please pray for me. No, she not my mama, y'all. She not even my stepmama. Okay. She just happened to be married to my dad. But I've always told my dad that this is bound to happen when you don't have all of your ducks in a row, especially when it comes to uh a wife and a girlfriend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens, right? But you're gonna learn playing with me. You might want to stay over there where you at, cause I ain't messing with you. Okay. Oh, she's very crazy. Because then y'all, I'm almost done with this story. Then y'all, what was it? Thursday? What's today? Today is Thursday. So I think this was last Thursday. It's either last Thursday or Friday. Honey, she then got her sisters, her nephews, and cousins in the comments talking about they want to fight us. What? You want to fight us for what? The problems and the issues that you're causing them. Hey, Crystal, you're causing them. We're not causing nothing over here. We're literally sitting here patiently waiting because one of the things I told my siblings was what I'm not going to do. I love my daddy down to the ground, but what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to put up with her foolishness at all. So prior to this, I had told them I'm gonna be in my own space. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to be in my own space. Like it's weird. You calling about stupid stuff that we just grateful that this man is still yet in the land of the living. He literally had an entire truck fall on him, broken multiple bones. He's also one of his eyes is gone. Like, bro, I promise you, we're not worried about no tools. I wish you would call me about a ranch. So just leave me over here in my space and let me mind my business because again, I ain't wrapped too tight. And I'm liable because all y'all out and not care nothing about it. So anyway, that's not what y'all here for. Y'all here so we can talk about these bishops, y'all. I think I'm gonna save Bishop Jakes for last because I got a lot to say about Bishop Jakes. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let's go over here to Marvin Sapp, child. Let's get over here to Marvin Sapp. Marvin Sapp is in the news right now because, and from my understanding, I think this video, it's not old, but I think it was from a few weeks ago versus, now it's just making its rounds. Because I seen this video probably a few weeks ago. I seen the video and I just really ignored it because I was like, like whatever. I'm kind of used to it because This is what I grew up coaching. Okay, this is what they did. Right, they did this type of thing, but the very interesting thing is how Marvin Sapp did what he did. So I'm gonna play the audio. Okay. It's a few pounds ago. Yeah, okay, Crystal. See, I'm glad it wasn't just me because I was thinking to myself too, like, this looked like before he had, this major weight loss thing that he's going through right now. So I kind of figured that. So let me play the audio so we can listen to the audio. I'm just gonna use audio today, honey. Ain't got no time for no copyrights, nothing like that. Well, give me a minute here, and then we're gonna get into Bishop Jakes because Bishop Jakes, girl, you done lost. I mean, I ain't calling him no girl like that. I'm just saying you done lost your mind, sir. Because some things you should have just anyway. Hold on. Uh, Here we go. Right here. Let's get into it. That is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. And they understand. Wait a minute, Bishop. Wait a minute, Bishop. Did you say close them doors because you wanted everybody to give an offering before you was gonna let them out? So, in other words, you holding me hostage, sir? Now, Bishop, Bishop Marvin Sapp, never would have made it. Listen, I know you done lost your mind. I know you done lost your mind. Sitting up here talking about, uh, sitting up here talking about, close the doors. Close the doors. We all leaving together. Do you is holding these people hostage? Okay, let's keep going. The cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I just think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife, Melinda P. Sapp, was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box, and they understand the cost. Well, let me hold you right there, sir. Don't try to pick apart this $20, especially everybody going through what they're going through right now. Please don't try to pick the $20 out, talking about you go to the movie theater, you can get some popcorn, because who the hell can do that now? You ain't been able to do that in years, okay? You ain't been able to do that in years, okay? So don't try to use that as no excuse. It's a lot of money. I used to go. We know it's a lot of money. You could have just left it right there, Bishop. You could have left it right there, Bishop. Let's keep going, child. One soda, two straws. I wasn't cheap. That's swag. I was looking in her eyes. She's looking in mine. Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on the popcorn, get one soda, two. Take your phone and stick it on the bucket. Sir. So now wait a minute, Bishop. Bishop, you done told these people, even if they don't have no plans on giving via Cash App or however y'all do, give way, whatever it's called. You mean to tell me you just want the people to pass by and touch their phone on the table? You know what? I can't laugh at y'all. Please don't start. Okay. Okay. That's a new one for me. That's a new one for me. I know, back in the day, you used to go around and touch the table if you didn't have anything to give. But since when we start putting our phones on the table or use our phones to tap the table, kind of sound like you want them to tap that Apple Pay and that Google Pay. What it sound like to me, child. So yeah, so far he asked the congregation for $20, and then he asked the preachers, the elders, the bishops, the mothers for $100. Hey Mia, what's going on? I ain't even paid attention to the chat. What's going on, Ray? What's going on, Rory? Everybody, I see y'all, Miss Angie. I see y'all. What's up, Mia? What's up, Sweet Essence? What's going on? So again, he asked the audience for $20, and then he asked the bishops, elders, and preachers for $100. And listen, if you don't got it to give, just take your phone and tap it on the table.
Take your phone and stick it on the bucket.
Oh, excuse me, stick it on the bucket.
Shh. Giving is worship. Giving is worship.
Now this wears me thin.
Giving is worship. Giving is worship. This ain't the time to talk. 1,000 people need to give $20.
You just don't want to be distracted.
1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints. This is an easy miracle. We should be able to raise $40,000 tonight just from y'all.
Who is the miracle for? I'm sorry. Who is the miracle for? Who is the miracle for? Because you said this is worship time. Who is the miracle for? Is it a miracle for you? Is it for the church? Who is the miracle for? Can y'all drop down in the comment section? Who is the miracle for? Help me out. I'm just trying to get an understanding. The Bible says in all that get an understanding, and that's what I'm here to do. Get an understanding. Okay, he said, Rory, he said that there were 1,000 people watching, or 1,000 people in service, and 1,000 people watching. I think that's what he said. I'm just trying to understand what is the miracle for? What is happening here? Who he owe money to? Now who he owe money to? Ham sandwich. MAS says bank account. Pulpit bandit. Okay. I was just wondering what was the miracle for? Who the miracle for? Okay, well let's keep going.
2 straws, and they understand the corn. Get 1 soda, 2. Take your phone and stick it on the bucket. Shh. Giving is worship.
Now that has taken me down.
Giving is worship. Giving is worship. This ain't the time to talk. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints. This is an easy miracle. We should be able to raise $40,000 tonight just from y'all giving. That's it.
Okay, listen. Again, I'm used to this. I am. What I'm not used to though is I'm not used to you counting folks $20, telling them, $20 is a lot of money, but back then I could take my girlfriend or take, I think he said his wife that passed away, uh uh take her to the movies, buy her some popcorn, buy her some candy. Well, sir, you can't do that now. Okay. You cannot do that now. You can't do that now. All right. The next thing, um, I have been in many services. I've been in many services. I mean, many from different, denominations and things like that. But I ain't never really heard nobody say, we giving right now. We worshiping. We worshiping. Okay, don't worship mean you using your lips to give it to the Lord. So why they can't talk? Child, I don't know, y'all. Somebody sent this to me this week, and my stance on it was, you know, I, I just don't feel like now these are the things that push the church forward, push anything forward. And then you're coming out here telling everybody it's an easy miracle. But in all actuality, and this ain't no shade, and I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. But are you the one that's receiving the miracle? Because where exactly is my miracle coming from? What exactly are we doing here? I just want to know. I just want to know. Is the miracle for you? Is the miracle for the church? Who is the miracle for? Because you about then cussed us out in the gospel way for us to give $20 online and if you're sitting in service. Yo, I'm just gonna read some of the comments, and then he came out and he responded to it. What's going on, Terry? What's going on? What's going on? So let's read some of these comments. Someone said, I thought money was the root of all evil, so why bring evil into the church? Just asking. That's not what that means, but okay. This is why it is important to have your own relationship with God versus a church. Never would have gave it. You know what? Somebody said never would have gave it. Somebody said never would have paid it. Somebody said, Bishop, you never would have got it. That's what the people saying, Bishop. The people not really here for it. The people is calling you fake bishop. They calling you a fake prophetess. They calling you everything, and they saying you kidnapped the people of God. They said you hold the people of God. Uh, 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 they say you holding them hostage. That's what they said. Now, listen. Another thing. This is the majority of the comments that I'm seeing is people saying this is why they stop attending services. And maybe I'm just missing the context. Maybe I gotta go pull the full sermon or the full segment to figure out exactly who the miracle is for. Figure out what I got questions because my thing is this, right? And y'all really not gonna like this. My thing is this. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all in the comments have had this happen to y'all before. But let's just say you give, you tithe, you give your free will offering, you give whatever you're asked to give, you give your quarterly dues, you do everything that you're supposed to do, right? Let's just say my light's getting ready to be cut off. Okay. And I am $185 short on my light bill. When I go around here to the church, y'all have the most stipulations on people being able to be set free based on something that they have going on that they may need some assistance for. You're going to want it back anyway. So not only are they paying it back, but on top of that, they're also paying whatever it is that you're saying that they must pay. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I think that is to me, it feels like oh my God, I can't think of the right word. But how many and I'm just asking a question. And you tell me how don't y'all don't gotta tell me if you don't want to. But what's up, Terry? I see you. Have you ever, and I'm not asking this to shame anybody either, but have you ever needed the church for any assistance, anything, and they just weren't there? See, because that's a real conversation that people need to start having. Why is the church not there to assist and help people who literally go out of their way to do everything that they are supposed to be doing? And then you go, you ask, and you're literally denied. I don't like that. That's one of the reasons why I stopped stepping foot into the church. Because if this is supposed to be a hospital for the sick or courtroom, it's supposed to be a courtroom, it's supposed to be everything for us. And it's not that way. I'm not, I cannot. I cannot. Right, you in church all your life, paying your free will offering. Not only are you paying your free will offering, but you doing your tithes, you giving your tithes, you giving more than 10%. Now you giving your 10% with your tithes, but let's say they got something else going on. A lot of us, I guess it just depends on how you were brought up. But in any auxiliary that we were in, we had to pay dues. And dues wasn't no $5 here, $5 there. No, every month it was either, I cannot remember. I think it changed, it fluctuated, but I don't think it was anything less than $10, $15 that we had to pay for dues. And if you're in multiple auxiliaries, you're still required to pay those dues. I get it. It's supposed to help with the budget of that specific auxiliary, right? It is supposed to help the budget of that specific auxiliary, but that's not how people be operating. If assistance is needed at my church, they pay the bill, food is bought, etc. It is also done in the neighborhood. And see that I like that right there because that's how it should be done. You need me to pay for a prescription? Well, let me see the prescription, or I can call up there and let's get it paid for you. Or same with the groceries. Let's go pick up some groceries. Let's go do this. It's just too much. It's too much. I don't like that. I asked for prayer when I was diagnosed with cancer. The man said, you know that you can pray for yourself. Oh, wow. All you asked the man of God was for some prayer? And that's what he said? Wow. 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 But I told y'all that the church that my mother was going to, y'all, I kid y'all not. That lady she was a part of pastor's aid. She was a part of the usher board. Of course, by the closer to the time of her actually passing, she couldn't stand up long enough to be an usher, but she was still a part of the pastor's aid. She was still a part of the missionary program. I mean, the missionaries, the mission women. Uh, uh, she also did things for the choirs and different stuff like that. That's just what she did. But I kid y'all not, the day that my mom passed away, not to mention, not one of them pastors ever came throughout the week to come see about us. That's number one. And I'm talking about the church that she was a member at. You had to go through new member orientation before you get on any auxiliary. You have to go through new members orientation. And it wasn't just no one day class. I think it was like 6, 7 weeks of new membership. And they wanted to charge me. Well, no, they did charge me to have my mother's funeral at the church she was a member at. The church where she paid her tithes. The church where she gave her everything to. And if she knew that we had to pay to have her services at this church that she was a member at, it won't rock like that. I just think I think it is so crazy to me. We got preachers in our family and stuff, but a lot of them are not local. They're in other states. So I mean, we ain't traveling her body to no another state. Just to, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot. It was a lot. I'm telling y'all. This is one of the reasons why I've had to separate myself. That's one of the reasons. The other reason we've already talked about how I went to the assistant minister about someone violating me, and they ended up turning that thing on me, sitting me down, making me go through restoration periods, talking about you got to wake up at 5 o'clock every morning and 5 o'clock every Sunday morning so that we can have restoration service. Boy, if you don't get, man, listen, I lift them folks so fast. Don't play with me. Like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. So again, I think that that's why I just don't, I don't, I just don't rock with it. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know, y'all. And I ain't trying to, keep people from going to the house of the Lord or house of prayer. Because if that's you, I want you to continue to still do that. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm done though. Chef, some of these mega churches won't even do weddings or funerals at all. Members have to go to somebody else's church for a funeral, or the funeral home. Man, and that is so crazy to me, DG. That is so crazy to me. Hey, Aunt Natty, I didn't see you. Listen, I'm telling y'all, I know a lot of y'all probably have some experiences that you can't wrap your mind around. And I just feel like a lot of people have that on their back. And then when you go to church and you deal with somebody like Marvin Sapp, I'm gonna just need you to explain what's going on here. Because who is this miracle really for? You saying it's an easy miracle. So is it an easy miracle for somebody who don't have $20? You see what I'm saying? Where is the miracle coming from? So because I don't have $20, my heart is in the right place. But because I don't have $20, I won't be receiving my miracle. See, I'm asking the question. I'm asking the right questions because we need to know. I'm just asking. My dad was a Kojic pastor. After he passed, I stopped going to church. Church folks are nothing like they used to be. Nothing like they used to be. Nothing like they used to be. Learn to go to God for yourself. I believe in praying for me. Everybody don't like you. That's true too. That's true too. No, don't be triggered. Don't be triggered, Terry. Don't go. Don't go. We finna get ready to change the topic. Um, I did DG. I did one about a month ago. I did one about a month ago. I could do another one. I don't have a problem with that because I think we need to get it out. You know what I mean? We got to get it out. There are people who truly have been hurt, and where you have a lot of people who weaponize folks who have been hurt in the church, they'll be like, "Oh my God, y'all always saying church hurt, and y'all always saying church hurt." No, 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 because it is really a thing. It's really a thing. So I just, again, for me, and then I'm gonna move on to Jake's. But for me, I didn't like the miracle part because again, I feel like for people who do not have it, help them to understand. Are they no? I mean, do they not qualify for the miracle because they don't have the $20? It's so many ways that you can look at this, and unfortunately, I myself I just don't. I can't take. What's up, seafood black and miles? I see you. I studied this deeply in seminary. Listen, it's crazy to me. Um, my pastor at my home church resigned about 2 weeks ago. I have no idea why, and I honestly don't want to know. Listen, I would just wish him well on his journey. Yes, we have to deal with that hurt to move forward. Again, yeah, and that's why I said, Terry, you got too many people here that's rocking with you. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go. Um, hey, Miss Tiffany, good morning or afternoon. What is it? It's still morning for me. Y'all, I'm at my appointment for an eye injection. I think I took 2 of my anxiety meds. I'm so calm right now. Now I love to hear that. I'm glad you calm. I'm glad you calm. Okay, so enough about Sapp, child. Enough about Sapp, and I'll post his post that he said on my community wall so y'all could just read it for yourself. Okay, let's move over to Jake's. Oh, Bishop Jakes, 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 Bishop, Bishop, Bishop. Bishop, I can't. Anyway, let's get into it. So Bishop went on a Today Show, and we're going to listen to the 9-minute clip. 9-minute clip. Now y'all know that. Excuse me. Bishop Jakes is suing Dwayne Youngblood and his name Richard, the brother. I'm trying to remember. For defamation. You know, they alleged that he specifically um did not do them right. Hold on one second. Let me put this back up here. They alleged that Bishop Jakes, cornered them, asked for a kiss, and some other stuff. Okay, I don't think y'all new to that. I think my people know exactly what happened. So let's get into the interview. Bishop Jakes is wilding on these streets. Not Silverback. All right, let's go, y'all. We are last December, just weeks early. Jake's leader review commissioner's message now. What did happen to you that morning on stage?
I didn't really realize what was happening to me on stage until I got to the hospital in an ambulance and fussing that it happened on stage, by the way, because I didn't want it to happen. And the doctor leaned over my ear and said, "You had a massive heart attack." Oh. And the reason I didn't realize it is because I had none of the symptoms that they say, no numbness, no sharp pain, no anything. I just kind of drifted off to sleep. I didn't know what it was, but I almost died. Massive heart attack. He said 5 minutes later I'd have been dead on arrival. The right side of my heart had completely stopped getting blood at all. Okay, so y'all remember, a few months back, it's maybe more than a few months back, but y'all remember that Bishop Jakes, he was preaching and he had a health scare on stage, and they, cut the stream, grabbed the mic out of his hand, and they went to go get him attention, medical attention. Sarah and her husband, whatever his name is, came out here, saying, "Oh, it could have been a lot worse, but we thank the Lord, he's okay. He's okay." So we heard that. Okay, we heard that. So he's basically saying that he had a massive heart attack. He said that the doctor leaned over in his ear. Now I just would like to know, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. He said the doctor leaned over to his ear and said he had a heart attack, y'all. A massive heart attack. Said that if he had came to the hospital 5 minutes later, he would have been dead on arrival. A DOA. Okay, let's keep going. And as long as I was up preaching, I felt fine. But when I sat down, the adrenaline dropped, and it exposed the fact that I was preaching with half of my heart closed through a clot. And they had to go get it. And it was an amazing experience, man. It was just total, the whole experience, not just what they saw, but the
Amazing. Who has a damn massive heart attack and say it was an amazing experience? Amazing, Bishop? What? What? Hold on. Did y'all hear that? An amazing experience. Huh? What's amazing about that? I have heard it all.
They had to go get it. And it was an amazing experience, man. It was just total, the whole experience, not just what they saw, but the surgery, everything. They say sometimes that when you come that close to death, you see things, you hear things. Did you see or hear anything? I wasn't there in the chair. I didn't experience like it looks like. It's hard for me to look at that video because they had to claw the microphone out of my hand. And I wrote a book, Don't Drop the Mic, so I didn't plan to live up to it like that. But they had to claw it out of my hand. But in my mind, I was in a quiet, peaceful, serene, white enveloped, cloud enveloped space. I was on my way out. And it was afterwards, in retrospect, it was such a privilege to stand on the other side, just to get a little glimpse of what
Bishop, the way you talking, it almost sounds like you sitting over here saying you grateful to have had a heart attack. Sir, some of your wording in this interview was terrible. I don't know. I'm quite sure you have a PR person, but to be saying that this experience was great is crazy. I've never heard that in my life. I've never heard that in my life. Now I think it would be different if you came out here and said maybe the experience was very surreal and you're grateful that you came out on the other side of the heart attack. Because saying that it was, I cannot.
That might be like, or at least what it was like in that moment for me. I think it was absolutely amazing. And then I had my whole church. And when I say my whole church, I mean global, not just the congregation. Even people who didn't go to my church, people everywhere sending prayers. I'm so thankful, and I want to use this opportunity to thank them. And while they were praying, the surgeons were operating while I was awake. And they never put me to sleep. Technology is amazing. And then the very next day, after you survived this massive health scare.
Now, I think that this is what got people really questioning a lot concerning this, right? Because now we're about to start getting into the lawsuit situation. Okay. Now we're about to get into the lawsuit situation, and y'all about to hear me probably go left. Cause sir, the way you address some of these questions is crazy to me. Y'all, listen, y'all saying it in the chat, and I'm gonna let y'all say it in the chat. I'm gonna let y'all say what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gonna let you, Crystal, I'm gonna let you say what I'm thinking because we right there together. Lovely 31 Blueprint, we right there together. DG, we right there together. I Natty, we there together. Otta, we there together. We right there. We see each other. DD, we see each other. Sweet Essence, we see each other. Rory, we see. It's just about the whole chat. We see each other. We see each other. Because, sir, none of that sounds like you genuinely went through that. Because who is sitting on the other side celebrating it? Like, anyway.
Attorneys have to file a defamation lawsuit. They filed this defamation lawsuit against this pastor who accused you of sexual assault and grooming about 4 decades ago. Recently, his brother came out, also accused you of similar allegations, sexual assault allegations. How do you respond to those allegations?
You know, it wasn't just then. It's been going on all year from different people in different places. We're living in a time of misinformation and disinformation that's hard to live with. And I came to a few conclusions. Number one, some people don't see you as an individual. They see you as an opportunity. And we're living in a time right now of people being misaligned and seldom challenged. And that has gone.
So that's why you sued. That's why you filed the defamation.
I filed the suit. Because if you don't ever speak back, it just continues to go on and on and on. And I decided enough is enough.
You fought back against these men legally. You're fighting back publicly. We should note that the accusers have also filed the motion to dismiss your lawsuit. They denied any wrongdoing. But you just mentioned that this has happened in the past. Do you expect there'll be more accusers coming forward?
I don't know where we are right now.
What? Wait a minute. This man just asked you if there was any more people possibly coming out, and you said, I don't know where we are with that right now. Does that coincide and go with the fact that you're saying that you're innocent? What? This was dumb. That was dumb. That was stupid. Let me run that back. What? Wait. He asked you specifically if there were more people possibly going to be coming out, and you said, I don't know where we are with this. So that's not the answer. That should not have been the answer to that question at all. Because if you're claiming that you're innocent, you've been saying that you're innocent, you are denying the allegations. Why would you still not deny them then and say that if someone else plans on coming out, it can't be true? Sir, do you realize what you just did? That wording is it is terrible. Wow. That was dumb.
The looks of last year and how many Black celebrities and celebrities in general have had to endure this kind of stuff, I don't know where we are right now. I think that there is a hopelessness, a desperateness. Desperate people do desperate things. And they filed a motion to have it dismissed, and this so far has been denied. We filed 600 pages of information. I don't know what's next. I didn't see this coming.
To be clear, you vehemently deny all of these accusations.
Absolutely.
That should have been your wording before. So he then has to turn around and ask you another question. You vehemently deny these allegations. Sir, you should have said that in the beginning when he asked you that question. Because it's not really about what other people's agenda is at this point. It's about the credibility of you as a bishop, as a man of God, as a person. Are you serious? That just sounds crazy to me.
I haven't seen this person for 40 years, and this particular individual has been arrested as a child predator twice and convicted.
Oh, he gonna use that to his defense to the last
day. To your point, there's a lot of chatter online last year about TD Jakes and Diddy and a lot of conspiracy theories out there. Yeah. And then your lawyers now see
Jakes, and I wouldn't have chuckled then. It's not a moment to chuckle.
To subpoena Google over AI-generated YouTube videos. Instead of letting that one go, your lawyers are going after these videos. Why?
Because it's become a business. Killing people's character has become a business, and your own network did their own research and proved that the AI-generated images and pictures that went everywhere were AI-generated, that it was false. And even after your network did their research and published it, people still continued it. It's almost like We enjoy being angry. We enjoy whatever is salacious. We're not interested in truth. Swoops did something on it. Other people did. TMZ came out, said lies, lies, lies. Didn't matter what anybody said, including me. Yeah. So I said nothing. I said nothing because the more you talk, the more you feed the fire. We're in an odd place right now. People losing jobs, losing houses. One of the reasons that we started our entrepreneurial good soil is to show people that if you don't have a job, you can create a job. Not this kind, not the salacious kind.
Bishop Jakes, before I let you go, you've always been
what does that have to do with anything? What does you causing people to be entrepreneurs out here, what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? TD Jakes, if you on a press tour, this should have been your one and you shouldn't have done an interview no way, but this needs to be your one and done interview. And hopefully your lawyers have told you to get somewhere and sit your tail down. What is what listen, I try not to be the one to, if people say they're going through an illness, they say they're going through something, I try to be the one to believe them and go on with it, right? But here, sir, I don't really know what to be confused of what about, because in one birth you sit over here saying that the heart attack was you sit up saying that like you had walked on the other side of heaven and you got the experience and came down here telling us what's going on, and then you get up and not answer these questions in the best way possible. I don't even have any PR background. I ain't been through no media training in that sense, and we all know that we would answer those questions better than that, Jakes. That's crazy to me. I don't know where we are, but sir, are you not gonna? And then the person who's interviewing then has to say, "Oh, so you vehemently deny these allegations." That's something I would have said in the beginning. Child, I cannot. I listen. I cannot, James. I cannot with you. But I guarantee you, this one thing. I'm telling y'all this, like I've been telling y'all this. This lawsuit gonna get real ugly. It's gonna get real ugly. And it's just my thoughts on it. I think it's going to get really ugly. What's up, Sean Talks? What's up, Be Unique? What's going on? What's going on? Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. I will miss Netta, y'all, if y'all don't hit that like button around here. Y'all, like I'm completely like, I'm not shocked in the sense that where I wouldn't believe he would say these things, but it was like, why? You could have just stayed with whatever you was doing, child. Whatever you've been doing, you should have been doing it. But another thing you need to get up here and talk about. Get up here and talk about your daughter. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna go too far into it, but get up here to talk about your thieving daughter. Anywho, press the button. What's up, baby girl? 1981. So listen, Jakes. I can't wait for the judge to make a decision and what's finna happen, because this is gonna be an ongoing thing over and over and over again. And listen, the elephant in the room has already been addressed when it comes to Dwayne Youngblood in his past. Okay, the defense is he gonna keep on saying that no matter how many interviews he do, no matter how many people he talked to. Bishop Jackson's gonna keep on saying, "Oh, but this is a person who has been convicted and served time for doing whatever he did." You're gonna keep saying that because that's your defense. We get it. We get it. But what we also get is the fact that you should not be going and doing no more interviews. Okay. And maybe you should have had Sarita next to you so she could have grabbed your hand when you got off script or when you got off of, when you got off your rockers a little bit. Maybe Sarita could have helped you out a little bit. Well, maybe I hope Sarita's okay with his knees and stuff. I mean, with her knees and stuff. Maybe that's why she couldn't be there. Oh, knock need help. Oh my. You talking about the first lady like that? Chef, are you covering the case of the 13-year-old from Ohio? Yes, I am. I have seen that. I actually was reading more up on it yesterday. So yes, I am going to cover it. You know how I feel about them type of stories. I don't know what y'all think about this because this is crazy to me. And again, I don't think that any of this is going to end anytime soon. I know now, actually, I wonder if because typically they do this. Typically, if there's an interview like this with the Today Show is probably going to reach out also to Dwayne Youngblood, maybe his attorneys, Tyrone Blackburn or something like that, because again, they probably want to get both sides of it right now versus just having Bishop Jake's side, because then it looks like uh I don't know. I guess it kind of would look a little one-sided. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is, Bishop, please don't do no more interviews. Please don't do no more interviews. Okay. And if you do, please get Sarita, get all of the people over there so they can squeeze your hand and let you know you need to shut up at this point. Be quiet. Cause child. I did see his explanation post, which I have plans on posting it to my community wall so that the people can read it, but we can definitely read it together. Um Hold on, let me go grab it. Where did I see that? I saw it on Facebook, I think. It's the wrong phone. Okay, here we go. The best thing swallowed up Bishop could. Child, you and me both are natty. That's how I feel. You could have just sat this out. Don't do no more interviews for that matter. Yeah, I don't know what I want for lunch, but there's no way I have time to cook. Um, and I got an appetite because I'm hungry, but I don't know what I have a taste for. That's the difference right there. Okay, let me see. I thought oh, Marvin Sapp. Go to his page. Duh. 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 Um. All right. Not chilling grass and it won't be. All right. Response. Let's add context to the clip on social media. Recently, a clip has gone viral of me challenging 2,000 individuals, virtually and in person, to plant a seed of $20 during an international gathering held at a convention center, with over 4,000 people in attendance that evening, plus virtual viewers. In that same moment, I also challenged leadership to lead by example by sowing $100. That evening, I personally gave much more. Can you tell us what you gave, Bishop? I'm just asking, would you be so kind to tell us what you gave? I'm just saying, if you wanted all the people to go down there and you wanted to see all the people walk down and give their money and stuff like that, and if they don't got it, then they can tap their phone on the table. I'm just asking why you can't. That's something I don't ever understand either. Why you can't never tell us how much you done gave? Have y'all ever wondered that? You notice it's a lot of people when they be up there, you know, asking for stuff. Now, I just told y'all I am under the weather. And Terry and our daddy is finna send me completely back to the hospital. I just came from urgent care this morning. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. Why would y'all want to send me back over there? Over there talking about a Bessemer potato and stuff. Y'all wrong. Ooh, I thought y'all loved me and stuff. Why would y'all do that? Some have taken issue with the particular moment when I instructed the ushers rather firmly to close the doors during the offering. To those unfamiliar with the church context, or who may not regularly attend worship gatherings, this has been misrepresented misinterpreted as holding people hostage as well as offensive. That was never my intent. Well, sir, it may have not been your intent, but you told them ushers to close the door, and you said we'll leave here together. I can't think but one other thing right there that you're trying to hold us hostage. I mean, I'm just asking. Let's keep going. Um. Okay, so then he says the truth is when finances are being received in any worship gathering, it is one of the most vulnerable and exposed times for both the finance and security teams. Moment during this sacred exchange can be distracted and at times even risky. Sir, my directive was not about control. It was about Marvin. I'm not even gonna call you Bishop no more. Marvin. Marvin. My directive was not about control. It was about creating a safe and focused environment for those choosing to give and for those handling the resources. That's not how y'all be coming off though. Unfortunately, in this social media age, snippets are easily shared without context and assumptions are quickly made without understanding the full picture. Conferences have budgets, churches have budgets, and people have budgets. As the assigned ministerial gift for this international gathering, one of my responsibilities was to help raise the conference budget. That's not manipulation, it's stewardship. Now, allow me to give you the biblical context, not opinion, not tradition, but scripture. In 1 Corinthians 29, we find a powerful moment where David, preparing for the building of the temple, challenges the people to give. He starts by giving of his own treasures over and above what he had already set aside. Then he calls on leaders to do the same. What happened next? The people gave willingly and generously. In fact, they gave so much that a record was kept of each gift. And ultimately, David had to tell the people to stop giving because the need has been exceeded. The Bible says that they gave gold, silver, bronze, iron, and precious stones. Child, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but this ain't it, Bishop. Um, he then goes on to say that God needed their money, but because the people needed to show their commitment to the vision, and because stewardship demands accountability. So when someone challenges people to give a specific amount, it's not unbiblical. It's not manipulation. It is in order. It is consistent with the scripture. But here's the tension, people. Here's the tension. People's traditions often conflict with biblical truth. That's why Jesus himself said, the traditions of men make the world, make the word of God um, of no effect. Mark 7 and 13. So, yes, you saw a moment, but I invite you to understand the moment behind the movement behind it. I felt it was necessary to provide context to this clip, and I hope you'll share this explanation with the same passion and speed that the original clip was shared. Honor, clarity, and truth are what I owe the people, and I'll always provide just that. Um, so what y'all get from his explanation? Because it ain't. I mean, I think what he thought it was supposed to do, it didn't do. At least not for me. I like. I don't know, and then to try to find a scripture that, in my opinion, the scripture didn't provide any additional context of what you did specifically. I just don't think it did. But it could just be me. It could be me. My thing is, if you got 4,000 people in there and y'all are having a conference, you're having a conference. Um, the people not paying for registration, the people not paying. Hold on, y'all. I'm just wondering. So the people not paying for registration, the people are also, I would just assume that y'all haven't taken up the offering, because I guarantee you that wasn't the first and only offering that they took up at these conferences and stuff like that. They most definitely, they most definitely are gonna take up 25 offerings in one night. I don't understand. I don't understand. And then again, you coming out here trying to explain it. It didn't explain nothing to me. It didn't help the situation at all. Of course, they had to pay registration fee, and that's my thing though. You got registration fee. Not only do you got registration fees, but if this is a 3-day conference, you're taking up offerings every night, right? Us churchy people up in here, okay? If we go to a conference, number one, we pay for registration, right? And a lot of these conferences, if you don't stay at the host hotel, honey, sometimes they won't even let you register, okay? Because they want you to stay at the same hotel. So therefore, if we, let's just say we doing Friday, let's say we doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, okay? And that is so true, Crystal. I do agree with that. Making conference and event budgets is complicated in the Black church. I agree with that 1,000%. And I'm just saying, like, did you? Because one thing you didn't say up in here, did you get the $40,000? Because again, I'm trying to figure out who is the miracle for. Because if I'm not able to give $20, is the miracle going to slide by my house as well? Right, PK Coco. Stop bringing in these expensive speakers. I totally agree. At least 3 offerings during the day service and 3. That's my point. So what is we doing? And because y'all strategically have not come up with a budget, like Crystal said, y'all have not come up with a budget. So now here we are again. I just, ooh, honey, where? What is the miracle? Where? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can say I'm funny with my money, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. You were in a he said he was they was in a conference center. You had to pay for that. It's a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure. I just want to know what the miracle is. What was the miracle? Because I believe I missed it. I mean, I ain't give $20, but I believe I missed whatever the miracle was. They do have contracts. They do have contracts. But see, a lot of it, and I mean, I'm just saying based on what I know, a lot of it when you have speakers and a lot of people like in the gospel industry, they just ask for a specific amount down and they want the rest of their money before they get up and do whatever they was called to do. Right? So I'm still just trying to figure out what kind of planning, what was y'all doing behind this conference, sir? Not to mention, you had literally over, I mean, I couldn't really tell how many people were standing up there, but clergy wise, there was a lot of people up there. Okay. Clergy wise, there was a lot of people up there. So I was supposed to receive a percentage of the offering. That's what my thoughts were. Um, that's what my thoughts were. Hold on, let me see. He wants the Clarence McClendon hook. Oh, child. That's somebody else I can't stand. Jamal does it often. Watch how he closes out when he visits a church. Always raises up an additional offering. But you know what? That happened. That happened growing up. Now I'm not gonna lie about that. I have seen people do that. Like, let's just say, okay, let's say we having a conference, right? And this is why I say they're taking a more than one offering in the evening service, which is again why I'm not understanding why you're doing what you're doing. Because if you take up two evenings, let's just say you took up two offerings, you took up a regular offering during service, and then when a man of God or anybody got done preaching, you're taking up another offering, and most of the time they take up the offering for them, right? Oh, y'all come on up here and bless this man of God. Bless this man of God. He gave us a good word. You know, put you a seed on this good foundation for this word you got. That's what we hear, right? I don't. Right, Sean. They take up millions of offerings during conferences, and no, maybe not all 4,000 people showing up, but they also having a day service. I know at least 1,000 people are coming to the day service, right? I mean, I'm Koji, and we didn't often go to the day services, but you know, AIM was different though. When we went to AIM, we would go to every, I'm almost every service, but it's just crazy to me. Um, for 40K, was there any blind? That's my thing. I'm trying to figure out what exactly. Hold on, let me play this audio again. It's the way he said it for me. Hold on. This is an easy miracle. An easy miracle? What? Hold on. What's the going rate for a special get? Child, who knows? PK Coco, I'm Koji too, so you know how they do. I know we go to convocation, child. We want to try to go all them services, morning manna, morning. We're not doing all that, girl. And that I definitely that got grown, I wouldn't do.
There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant.
Y'all gonna leave. We all gonna leave together. So help me understand something. So again, if I don't got the $20, I can't leave. I can't leave. Oh, Sean, I don't know what you said. I saw you was creative with the shit word. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was the bot. You still welcome. I'm sorry. Cause you did spell it a different way. I don't know why I caught that. Oh, probably because you said the word with a letter at the end. I don't know. I don't know. Um, but it should have just did it just time you out or did it um see if you can comment again, Sean. I apologize about that because you was creative with it. What's up, IPV? IPV said conference offering, guest speaker offering, first lady offering, love of the church offering for the catering services, offering for the choir, offering for. I cannot be laughing at y'all, man. I told y'all I'm under the weather. Right, calm down, Nightbot, because when we need you to do your job, your ass don't want to do it. Anetta said, I am AME, and at a conference, we have morning, afternoon, and evening sessions. Same with us. Same with us. Like, I just don't understand what are we doing. Oh, Terry, no, you didn't bring that up. No, you didn't bring that up. Terry said that never ending building fund. Baby, they still building the church after 100 years.
And they understand the cost. Corn, get one, okay, and they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together.
Let's hear him explain this $20 miracle.
There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed.
A mission fund and they ain't been nowhere.
$20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife Melinda P. Sapp was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box, and they understand.
So that had to be back in the 2000s because who can go? I'm just asking, who going to the movies and spend $20? Have y'all done that lately? You wasn't even able to do that before the pandemic. Then you saying, what he say? You can go buy popcorn and all that. The ticket itself is $20, ain't it? Now I ain't gonna hold you. I do remember being young and we did have a $1 movie theater. I will never forget that. I'll never forget that. They opened and closed that $1 theater a lot. Okay. And then on Tuesdays, it was either Tuesdays or Thursdays, you could watch a movie for you can watch a movie for 50 cents. Oh, wait a minute. Rory, you just gonna keep on, huh? You gonna keep on. I told you, he said oh, it was Tuesdays. So wait, Rory said 1,000 times 20 equals 20,000 in person. And then he got 20,000 online as well. Ciao. I think it might have been $1. It might have been $1. Yeah, I understand a lot of us, especially churchy people who know what this is about. Some of us are triggered a little bit. I get it. But don't leave me. Don't leave me, girl. Okay, let's keep listening, y'all. Because I'm still trying to figure out what the miracle is.
corn, get 1 soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap. That's swag. I was looking in her eyes. She's looking in mine. Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away.
Okay. So clergy gave, everybody that's sitting up there gave, and I'm just based off of this video, right? It looks like it's at least about 40 people up there. It looks like it's about 40 people up there. Hold on, let me pull out the calculator. Well, I don't need no calculator to do them maths. That's an additional 4,000 up there. Yes, he said it costs to sit up there. So you mean to tell me if I want to sit up there with the clergy, all I got to do is pay $100? Not that I would ever do that, but what? Yeah, he definitely said it costs to sit up here. Okay.
I wasn't cheap. That's swag. I was looking in her eyes. She's looking in mine. Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on the corn, get 1 soda, take your phone and stick it on the bucket.
Now, Bishop, you said you gave a whole lot more. I could be wrong. Maybe you gave another, maybe you did something outside of this video, but you literally pulled out your money clip in your wallet. You literally pulled out 2 bills. That means you only gave $200, sir. You said it like you had given way more than that. Sir, you only pulled 2 bills out. And then it looked like you handed the first $100 bill to somebody else because maybe they didn't have $100. Child, I cannot.
Take your phone and stick it on the bucket. Shh. Giving is worship. Giving is worship.
That lost me.
Giving is worship. Giving is worship. This ain't the time to talk.
Yeah, we talking about how you holding us hostage.
What do you mean? 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints. This is an easy miracle. We should be able to raise $40,000 tonight just from y'all giving.
Sir, what is the miracle? You're saying this is an easy miracle. What is the miracle? What is going on? For a person who is not familiar with this type of stuff, when they go into a church and you say, "Oh, well, I'm asking everybody to give a $20 seed, it's an easy miracle." Are y'all not gonna ask questions? Because I would. What? How I know I got the miracle? Listen, Sal, go sit your, go sit down somewhere. What's up, Bill Teddy? What's up? What's up? What's up? Right now it's worship. We're worshiping. Well, don't when you worship, you give him the fruit of your lips. So why the people can't talk? Terry, I can't stand them kind of. I can't stand them kind of saints. I can't stand them kind of saints. Amen. Yes, hallelujah. Glory be to the King. Yes. Now, Pastor, you didn't preach your word. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That same sermon, I hear my little niece give it. Maybe $20 will magically appear in their wallet for the ones who don't have it. That's my thing right there. Because what about the people who don't have it? If I'm giving that amount of money, can we take back stage pics with not backstage pics with Chris Brown and the fans? You want a picture with Bishop Sapp? You could pick anybody up there in that clergy to child. I cannot, y'all. I cannot. I cannot. I just cannot. It but it was in the news, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it, and people kept sending it to me. I'm joking. No, that's funny. That's funny. That's so funny. They accept everything right down to the last red cent. Put it in the bucket. Child, it's crazy. That's been my question this whole time, Sean. That's been my question this whole time. So if I don't got the $20 to give, I guess I don't get no miracle. Miracle, miracle, right now. You ain't get now. I just cannot. I just cannot. Anyway, y'all, I had to bring this to y'all. Yeah, I did. And I was going live this morning, but again, y'all had to go to the urgent care. Keep me lifted. Keep me lifted. Um, when did Jesus ask anyone to give anything before performing a miracle? Teddy, your question is I mean, because I'm confusion. I'm so confusion. I'm so confusion. Chef, we had a bishop ask the children for their candy money. They on there trying to sell to try to do a fundraising. You already asking them folks, I mean them little kids for their money. I cannot. Something is definitely wrong with the people. Something is wrong with the people. Again, Bishop Sapp, you coming out here trying to, fix what you said. And honestly, your response didn't do nothing for me. I mean, I don't know about anybody else listening, but that response didn't do anything for me. It didn't prove anything. It didn't prove anything. So, and then right, and then try to say, "Oh, well, it probably looked as if I was holding the people hostage, but I wasn't." Yes, you were. You specifically said, did did you not specifically say? Uh, so you said it. Listen, I can't. When he told the ushers to close the doors, they must have looked at him like he was crazy. Right. He said about 3 times after that. I don't know, y'all, but in y'all prayer time today, y'all pray that the Lord give y'all a miracle, honey. And Sap, your music's still good. I've never been a fan of his preaching. I will be honest. I've never been a fan of Sap's preaching. Okay. For those of you that know, he got a church in Fort Worth. Um, and yeah, I don't. It's just certain people, preaching. I don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing. Now singing is a different story when it comes to him, but preaching, I just don't feel it. You know, I think y'all got some preachers that that just don't do it for you like that. Like Jamal. I can't stand to hear Jamal preach, but I do like to hear sometimes. I enjoy hearing him talk about, advocacy work and stuff like that. But as far as preaching, I'm good. The people say, when you come down here to Atlanta, we're gonna go over there to we're gonna go over there to we're gonna go over there. Don't nobody feel Donnie. You know what, L Teddy? I will agree with you. I will definitely agree with you. Sheer don't do it for me either. Sheer don't do it for me either. Uh, 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 Macklin, I love his preaching. Now I do love Bishop Macklin's preaching, but Sheer don't do it for me either. Um, didn't Marvin put out an R&B album, something like that? He said he was doing something about the songs of the R&B or something, child, something, child. I don't feel Donnie. Do any of us feel Donnie? I don't feel nothing singing this song. We fall down, but we get it. I ain't felt nothing. I ain't even felt the fall down. See, he too high on his horse right there, arrogance. Listen, I'm telling y'all. So again, this wasn't nothing new for me in a sense to where I just felt like I just felt like I've seen this so many times, but then it had to take me actually listening to the video and kind of dissecting what he was saying. Because again, I'm still just trying to figure out what a miracle at. What was the miracle? You know? Anywho, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. Yeah. Oh wow. I got $20 for a miracle. Come on now. Thank you for the catch up. That's literally what it says. $20 for my miracle. Oh my God. Thank you. That is too funny. That is too funny. But listen, whatever the Lord, whatever you and the Lord have, I pray you get it. Whatever you've been asking for, I pray you get it. I pray you get it. Sapp was trying to redeem his studio money back for making that R&B album. I can see that too. I can see that too because of the money that they be making. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, y'all. I gotta get off of here because number one, I'm starting to get a little sleepy from this medicine. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That is funny to me. Oh Lord, you need some food and rest. Yeah, I'm about to order me something. I don't know what it's about to be, but I'm about to order me something so that I can take this last little. They of course gave me some steroids. Gave me some steroids and some of that nasty stuff, the big horse pill things. So yeah, I'm take that and go on about my business, honey. I thought you would laugh. It did. It made me laugh. It did. It made me laugh. It definitely made me laugh. Well, listen, y'all. Y'all, El Teddy, if you like politics, I'll be over there. Sometimes I come out the bushes. Sometimes I don't get a chance to because I'm working. But shout out to El Teddy for being in here today. I don't know if Sean talks also content creator as well. So I appreciate y'all for popping in and having a conversation with us. This conversation really only go for the churchy people. The people that ain't churchy, they ain't in here. The people that don't know the Lord, they not in. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. All right. Yes, please keep my dad in prayer. If y'all want to hear the family drama, do the playback so you can hear the family drama. IPV, I know that's gonna be something good for you. Listen to what my dad's wife is out here doing. Um, some people believe that when you give, will be healed. God reign on the just as well as the unjust. God is not portion. God blesses us all. I do agree. God do bless us all. I'm just wondering that we missed the miracle though. That man said, "Give $20 because it's an easy miracle." I'm just wondering. That's it. I just got questions like the other people. Okay. Yes, nephew is getting better. Whatever he was dealing with, I think he didn't end up giving it to me, but he is doing better. Um, he has a checkup in the morning, so you know, God ain't in it at all. Okay, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good rest of whatever today is. My days are running. Today is Thursday. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. And listen, I may see y'all out here in these streets. Lord, let me go find my coworker who kept looking in the car. I'm gonna replay this live. Child, I'm telling y'all, you listen to the beginning of it. Actually, I could just tell y'all it's a 73 up in here. I'll tell y'all real quick. So yesterday I got a phone call from my dad's wife, and she was like, yeah, they telling me that your mama done stole uh uh my dad's name is Ray. They done stole Ray's tools. Y'all, I had the phone literally up to my ear. You know how when you kind of put it down, like, I know you didn't call me for this. I literally put the phone down. I looked down at the phone like, I know this is not what you're calling for, because we over here grateful that the man is still yet in the land of the living. I don't think people understand what happened to him. He's a mechanic. He was working under a truck, and the truck completely fell on him, breaking pretty much. It broke over. I think they said over 14 bones, bro. Not only that, he also lost an eye. He's gonna have to learn how to walk and do everything all over again. So it's like, girl, what's wrong with you? You really think we sitting up here really trying to figure out who got some tools? We don't give a about them tools. Them tools can go straight to hell for all I care. Then she called last week around this time and was saying, oh, y'all y'all need to call us before y'all send anybody over here to pray. No, no, we gotta call you to approve anybody coming up to the hospital that wants to say a word of prayer. He's in a town where people know him. Like, what are you talking about? Is it sitting up saying, yeah, because I don't know who these people are. Ma'am, the man of God that you, well, he's supposed to be a man of God that you had on the phone praying the first day that it happened. Okay. Now we can easily say that we didn't feel nothing in that prayer. And here's the kicker part, y'all. We didn't even send nobody up there. The person who came up there went to school with my dad. She went to school with my dad, and she's a preacher now. She went to school with my dad. They had their own thing. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. When I say this woman is hellish, y'all gotta please pray, please, because I am the type of person, I'm crazy. And then now she last week also she had her sisters and her nephews and all of them online talking about how they were gonna beat us up if we didn't. Y'all, if I'm completely honest with y'all, when y'all be asking me how my dad is doing, sometimes I don't even be hearing from them. She has this thing where unfortunately she doesn't want to tell us anything. She actually told my oldest brother, like, yo, I don't want to tell y'all anything because I just feel like, man, you are trying to start stuff. And it's so aggravating because here we are over here just giving God praise for keeping this man alive. And this is what you choose to do. So I just listen. I'm telling y'all, I try to stay in my own lane because I know right now I don't. I'm liable to pop off at any moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I've really kept my cool. It's a lot going on. It's just not my dad, my nephew. It's so much going on. Me working, putting out content. It's been rough. It's been extremely rough. But what I do know is, I do know my prayer every day is that my dad gets out that bed. Then, hold on, y'all, I ain't done. She lied to us last week and told us last week that they were taking the tube out. You know, is it the intubation tube, whatever, the one that's keeping him still breathing, whatever it's called, because he's not breathing on his own. So she ends up calling, told my sister, well, the doctors came in and they said they was gonna remove the tube. They're gonna remove the tube. So it come like 2-3 hours later. She talking about they came in and removed the tube, and when they removed the tube, he reached up and slapped her. Ma'am, stop lying. How did that man have the strength to reach up and slap anything? Stop lying. Stop lying, girl. Stop lying. I can't. I cannot, y'all. And she has one son with my dad. And we don't talk much. We don't talk much because he know how I feel about his mama. We don't talk much. I'll pop you for your mama. So we don't fool with each other much. So I have quite a few siblings, and I would say right now I have at least heard from everybody except for one of my siblings. Yeah. But other than that, and I'm close to probably maybe 6 of them. The other ones, mm, you know, I love you from a distance. Maybe he slapped her for the old and for the new. I just was like, when my sister was telling me this story, I said, wait, now hold the hell up. Hold up. Hold up. How in the world did he just all of a sudden gain enough strength to reach up? Mind y'all, he has bandages all over his body just about. They literally have to come in and change those bandages I think my sister said every in the morning and at night. They come through and they change his bandages. He's literally, especially his arms and his legs and his head, is wrapped up the most. How in the world did he gain enough strength all of a sudden? And then again, you lied to us and told us that they took the tube out of his throat. It's still there. So y'all, please just keep us lifted, please. I don't like dealing with foolish people, and I'm really grateful that he made it out, and we did not. I mean, because we had those conversations, we had those tough conversations, because during times like that, unfortunately, you have to have those tough conversations, and we had those tough conversations. But I told my sister, I said, I don't feel like she would include us in anything. I also don't feel like she would want to tell us anything. I feel like she would be hateful. I feel like she would be very vindictive, very evil. I feel all of those things. So y'all, please pray a hedge of protection over my dad, and just over us too, so that we can figure out how to navigate this. Because even when he comes home, we have to figure out how we're going to navigate this. You know what I mean? Like, we have to. So I just, please do not. Thank you, Kimberly, and I appreciate that. Please don't give her any attention she's looking for. Oh, again, I like I told my sister and them yesterday, I don't fool with her. I don't want to have any dealings with her. Is leave her over there where she at. She actually know out of all of my siblings, I'm not the one to be playing with. And when she called me and asked me that question, I told her, don't you ever call my phone again asking for no mother tools. Okay? Because we're just great. We don't even know if that man gonna ever be able to use a tool again. What are you asking for? Are you dumb or are you stupid? And again, I just had to get this off my chest. Like, are you dumb or are you stupid? And I'm gonna tell y'all one more thing. I think the toughest thing is going to be getting him recovered. That's gonna be the toughest piece because she's gonna need some help. She can't do it by herself. She's not gonna be able to do it by herself. And he has a great relationship with the majority of his children, besides the one who don't want one. He has a great relationship. We have talked about how if he goes back with my mom, how most of us are gonna, you know, we're gonna have to spend some money. We're gonna have to do a lot of things because we're gonna have to team together, and we're gonna have to go down there and help take care of him. That's how we're gonna have to do this. So it really frustrates me that we are in this place instead of just being grateful that he is yet alive. And like, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for the prayers. I really do appreciate it. I had to get that off my chest. Now I feel a little bit better because I was hanging on to that, and I was so aggravated because my sister, she was just like, well, Don, she don't call me Don, but she was like, well, I probably, she was like, I probably, yeah. She said, I know you be done popped off. And I just thank God for giving me a lot of patience or giving me patience because I did, but I want to pop smooth off yesterday. Smooth off. And then also when she lied and said that that tube was taken out of his throat. Are you just lying? And then one more thing. I keep saying that. So she gonna try to guilt my sister. My sister is a nurse. She gonna try to guilt my sister talking about, well, since you can't come up here every day, I'm just gonna clock in and clock out every day that I have to sit up here. And I asked my sister, I said, well, why would she say that? Oh, she works for a nursing agency, where they do the home health stuff, and so she works for a nursing agency, and she said that the nursing agency told her that as long as she's up there at the hospital with him, she can clock in and out. Girl, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You get caught up with your job, that's your damn business. I do not care. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it out, Dee. I've been down that road of trying to, like, my adopted mom that passed away, she had a sister that was just like this lady. And that was one of the hardest things to do, was to try to find help, because she claims that she didn't want anybody to come in and help. But then we can't do it. And then at times when you call her, well, it's gonna be a while if I can get over there. Well, it's an emergency right now, boo. So you might need to stop everything you're doing. So I've been down that road of, just trying. The only thing that I can do is help her with the resources. But besides that, I listen, I'm not arguing with that lady. I'm just not. I'm not. I don't got the scrumps. I don't got the scrumps. Yeah, it's my well, I don't call her my stepmother, but yeah, technically she is. Technically she is my stepmother. So she wants to get paid for being at the hospital with her husband. Yeah, she actually told, well, she told my sister this. She didn't say this to me, but she told my sister, she was like, y'all want updates and stuff, and I have to sleep on this hospital floor. I got to do all of this. That's your husband. And the way you was parading around Facebook and stuff, you shouldn't have a problem with it. And you getting paid, right? You getting paid, right? So what you complaining for? But then my sister sent me some screenshots this morning where she going all to the nail salon, honey. Then been to the beauty salon. Then been everywhere. Shout out to Thais, because I like what he say, beauty salon. Y'all came back with a fresh pair, with a not pair, because it's more than you know, came back with some fresh nails, child. I'm talking about fresh, just done up nails. Fresh done up nails, girl. Then went and got her hair done, moving the swoop out of her eyes and everything. Y'all, again, please keep us in prayer. Keep us in prayer. Cause I can't. A fresh set. A fresh set of nails. Do you hear what I'm saying? Kimberly. Mm, how can I? She took my daddy money and went and got her nails and stuff done. That's what she did. She come calling. She come calling, asking, where my husband, why they, where this at, where this at? And so they would her and my dad's brothers were having a conversation, and they try to make it seem like my mom took the money. But here's the thing: my mom never had my dad's wallet. His wife had the wallet the whole entire time. The whole entire time. And that's how she went to go get her hair done and her nails done. I kid y'all not. Wish I could post the picture up here. I'm talking fresh nails, girl. I'm talking long. I mean, mm, and then again, she tried to put it on my mouth. Talking about, well, he had some money that then came up missing. The money you used to go get your nails and your hair done. What are you talking about? Yes, and then she still wanting to get paid. Talk about, well, I just clocks in and out. I just clocks in and out over here. That's what I do. But that ain't none of y'all. And then check this out. You didn't want none of us up at the hospital, and to prevent from keeping up a scene, some of us ain't even been there. I'm say us, but that doesn't include me. Some of my siblings, some of my family, they haven't even seen my dad because they don't want to cause a friction. I just nah, I net it because I don't need my mama going to jail. I do not want my mama going to jail. And they some police. First of all, they gonna threaten you and then call the police afterwards. I just Kimberly, and it was the first time I ever heard that myself. I was like, wait, clock in and out? If you ain't never leaving him, why is you clocking out? Paid through Social Security. Who getting? Well, I don't know. I don't know how she getting paid other than what she told us. And I knew she took his money. My dad was was very old school. He doesn't necessarily keep cards and stuff around because he old school. He like cash. I know y'all probably got an uncle or daddy or somebody that's like that. Like he just never. Of course, if he had to pay a bill or something, had to use a card, he'd go load up a card or something like that. But he just, my grandmama was the same way. She didn't believe in banks. She didn't believe in none of that stuff. She's like, baby, I keeps my money. I'm not giving, and I'm not paying to store my money into somewhere else. So he the same way. He don't really fool with banks and stuff. So he had cash money. She knew that, and she took it. Yeah, nah, I don't want my mama to get involved in that. Me and my mama, we don't always see eye to eye at all, but in this particular situation, I know what my mom is capable of, and what you're not finna do is sit over here and pick at her. That's what you're not gonna do. Now that I'm not gonna let you do. Okay, it's still my mama at the end of the day. That's still my mama, and you're not gonna pick with her. No. That's my daddy too, cashing. Yes, they just didn't. He just ain't no car bank type of person. He just really always kept cash. And then if you need something, then he'd be like, "Oh, well, let me go up at the Western Union." Daddy, ain't nobody still doing that really in 2025. And people that are doing it, they're doing it online. But anyway, please, y'all. Again, thank y'all so much for the prayers and the love. Keep it coming, because this is gonna be a long road ahead of us. Um, and yeah, it's a long road. I was able to talk to the doctor, and he set up everything for the visitation nurse to come. I'm gonna have to look into it. I'm gonna have to look into it for sure. Tell her she need to put his money up for when needed. That's my thing. I said, so when he get out and he have to recover, he's gonna need things. He's gonna need to pay for things. And you over here literally going to the nail shop. I hope you break every last one of them nails. And I said what I said. And I hope your hair get poofy. That's what I hope. And them little few edges you do got, I hope they disappear. Yeah, I said it. Hmm. The few edges you do got. She kept trying to accuse your mom. Yeah, that's basically what they did. And she also accused my mom of stealing the tools as well. And I'm just like, how, first of all, how in the world do you even know that the tools are missing if you don't have the tools already? It's not like you came right over to my dad when this happened. So how would you know? How would you know that tools are missing? Cause you got it. Your lying ass. Anyway, let me get off of here because I'm getting triggered real bad. Real bad. Listen, y'all have a good rest of y'all Thursday. I will see y'all out here in these streets. I am getting ready to go find me something to eat. I actually really do have an appetite. And I need to do something with it before it's too late. Let me see. My soda just flew out. Listen, I'm just saying. Lady, who the hell looking at? Listen, I cannot. Tools. She had a nurse to come in and give her medicine. One that came in and gave her a bath, and one that sat with her for 4 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. I know me and my siblings were saying, was saying that we need to come up with some type of backup plan just in case as well. So I appreciate y'all for the encouragement because it's needed. All right. Y'all have a good day, and I will check you guys later. Peace. Bishop Sapp and Jakes. Go somewhere and sit your ass down somewhere. Okay. Both of y'all. And yes, I did cuss you. I cuss both bishops out. Go sit down somewhere. Okay. And stop with this here foolishness. And I'm still waiting on a miracle.